next area we're gonna focus on is the adductor. And the reason we're hitting this area is we've got a line of fascia that goes up through the adductor into our pelvis and then all the way up our spine into the low back. So releasing the area of the adductor can alleviate a lot of tension in the low back. We also tend to inwardly rotate our femurs and our knees when we're sitting for prolonged periods of time. So we want to open everything up in this area in order to erase the time we've spent sitting at a desk or on the couch, and also again release some tension on the pelvis and up through the low back. So we're going to put our two balls a little bit closer together. I've got only about a half an inch. I'm so bad at estimating size. Would you say that's a half an inch?
Yeah, I usually just instruct people with like fingers.
This guy knows what he's talking about.
Maybe like a pinky finger.
Perfect. Yeah, we want these just a little bit closer since we're on a smaller area. We're going to go for kind of the mid to low adductor here. So you're going to place your roller parallel to your body if you want to do your left side or whichever side you want. Which one needs it more?
So am I going to be... Okay, so I'll do the right.
Great.
So left.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's going to start parallel to your body. You're going to come down in a plank position, and then you're going to lift one leg, and it's roughly 90 degrees. There's no need to stress if your mobility doesn't put you quite at 90 degrees. But we want to have the ball about right here, right? So there's one a little bit more on the quad, one is definitely into the adductor here, and you're simply leaning your weight down into it. You can even lay all the way down if that's more comfortable for you, Brian, whatever feels good. From here, very slowly, we're gonna lift this top heel up towards the ceiling. Yep, and then let it gently fall back down to the floor. And again, we're gonna lift up and back down. We're gonna do a couple more. So what we're doing here is cross-fibering perpendicular to the way the muscles run. So the adductor and quad fibers are running this way. So by lifting your heel up and down, we are cross-fibering, creating a little bit more space here. After a few, we're gonna straighten as best you can from the knee and reach out through the heel. Again, don't worry about your mobility, do the best that you can. This is just gonna help compress and stretch this adductor through some movement. Perfect, let's go two more. Again, remember to breathe. We wanna send that breath all the way down into the low abdomen. We'll go one more time. Good, and then we'll gently come off the roller. Give yourself a little bit of a break. Again, 5 to 10 seconds here. If for some reason that intensity is really high, you can always throw a blanket over the top of this to lessen the intensity of the density of this tool, but oh, it's so good, I love it. And we're gonna do one more time. So again, similar area without being on the exact same spot you just were, we're gonna do one more time. So come back down in that plank. It's always good to give yourself just a few seconds of rest. Let the blood flow, come back. And we're gonna start the same way with lifting the heel up towards the ceiling, best you can, and back down. So again, friendly reminder, we've got the tool about right here. So when your heel comes up, we're inching into the quad a little bit more, and as you come down, we're compressing the adductor. Again, breaking up a really common junction point where fascia can get really congested in your body because of overlapping tissue here. That's so good. Let's do one more. Coming up. And then from here, we're gonna slowly straighten out the knee like you're doing a leg extension, reaching gently through the heel and bending back. Let your weight really sink into the spot. Again, if it's not above a 6 out of 10, we really wanna sink in, breathe into it, compress that tissue as much as we can so that we can create as much change as we can. How about one more time, Brian? You're doing great. And then gently bring yourself off the roller. And then of course, go ahead and do the other side.